All right, everyone, I am back. Welcome back into another new episode in the Interloper series here in the Long Dark. This episode's coming to you a little bit late, and I also missed an episode yesterday in one of the other series. I believe it's Green Hell. I've had some things going on here on the home front that I just honestly have not been able to get into recording the last couple days. Yeah, I do apologize about that. Basically, I'm just been kind of doing some home improvement projects, and my office and where I pretty much do all of my recording and everything like that, I kind of did some work around, so the whole area was kind of down for the count for a couple of days. So finally getting some stuff pulled back together here, and wanted to get a video out this afternoon and get it out there for you guys who may have been waiting on something to give you some entertainment over the last couple of days. So I appreciate y'all tuning in as usual. I do apologize again for the delay and kind of lack of communication. The one bad thing about YouTube, I guess, is that they have some good tools for creators. Okay, this is the way I'm trying to go. They have some good tools for creators to communicate with subscribers, but you don't actually get access to them until your channel becomes so large. So, I thought about maybe just recording a quick clip to put out there to let you guys kind of know what was going on, but I just figured everyone would hopefully be accepting and understand that I am a person and do have some things that from time to time will keep me from recording and getting episodes and things out there. So appreciate you guys as usual. You all make the channel what it is, and I truthfully just can't say that enough. So if you're new to the channel, or maybe this is the first episode in one of my series you probably wonder what the heck I'm talking about, and that's fine. Welcome in. I appreciate you being here just as much. Yeah, welcome to the series, welcome to the channel. All right, so what we're doing right now is at the end of the last episode, I got into Draft Dodger's cabin down there and kind of called that home base for the night. So it is the next day. I kind of slept through the night, and I've just honestly kind of been hanging out in the cabin. My condition was pretty low, honestly, so I wanted to kind of recover that a little bit. So I hung out for the morning. I was kind of thinking about trying to stay there all day to just maximize as much recovery as possible, but I kind of realized that we're pretty close to like Skeeters and the cave up here, so I figured we'd just move on up here as well. If you caught that last episode as well, you know that I did some digging for cattails on my way over here. I did actually go ahead and eat all of those, so I have no cattails left. And the reason being for doing that is, again, I just wanted my condition to kind of go up as high as possible. So let's see where we're sitting right now. And I did drink the birch bark tea that I had. I kind of wanted to save that for, an emergency, and I'd been hauling it around for quite a while, but you may or may not remember that at one point I accidentally took a drink of it, so it wasn't even like a full cup of birch bark tea. So I just figured, like I said, I'm trying to get my condition up to make this last push up to Timberwolf, so I figured I'd just go ahead and bite the bullet. For emergencies, I do have a stim currently. Obviously those are a little bit different than just the birch bark tea. You kind of have to be careful in when you use them and what you're going to do once you have used them. But I figured that would be my fallback, at least until I get some more birch bark. So yeah, I don't know exactly where I'm planning to stop right now. I could stop here, I suppose. The basement, however, would be the safer bet, just because like if the temperature drops crazy or something in the middle of the night, then I'm in a enclosed location rather than being out in the open. I guess one thing we could do while I've got the time is, as you all know, or some of you pointed out, or at least asked in some of the comments on the episodes while we were up here, I forgot to actually search the overhead containers and the plane. So since we're here, I mentioned I might come up here, but I really didn't plan it to this point. Maybe we'll run over there and search those and see if there's anything in there. Chances are, obviously that there's not going to be, but still might be worth checking it out for sure. And then, yeah, plan after that is Timberwolf, guys. I'm excited. I hope you guys are as well. I don't know if excited's the right word, maybe, but it's kind of a, you know, one of those things that's an Interloper. It's kind of, I don't know, it's not like make or break. I'm trying to think about how to phrase that. It takes the challenge up a notch for sure. So we'll probably go in and plan on heading straight to Mountaineer's Hut, and then that will be kind of our like recovery spot probably for a couple of days. It's kind of what I'm thinking anyway, but obviously everything's always subject to change in Interloper, so I'm really just trying to warm up in here. It's just not happening very fast. I'm about a third maybe warmed up. Yeah, but the plane's not too far, so I could go just hit it. And I guess I could just hit it on my way through to Skeeters. The only problem with going to Skeeters is that wolf over there has also probably respawned. So I just need to be careful. I'm trying to think what the best option is for like going to sleep. Let's just go for it. Let's go over to Skeeters, and then at least that way we'll be inside. As I did recover over there, I did try to kind of toggle between going inside and out. I'd go outside until I was cold, and then I'd come back in just to try and keep the cabin fever risk down, but I don't know how effective it was. Ultimately, I wasn't able, obviously, to stay outside very long without getting cold, and I didn't want to stay out there any longer than I needed to just because of the cold risk, and I'm trying to recover condition, so yeah, I don't know how much it really saved us or if it was even worthwhile. Now, can I search the ones in here? I can. Oh, nice. Oh, I didn't look at the condition. I'm kind of in a hurry, honestly. Yeah, okay, so that's kind of par for the course of what I expected. I don't think there would be any up there. It should just be in the main body of the plane here. So if you haven't seen the last episodes, I've searched pretty much all the suitcases and everything else on the ground. It was just the overheads that I just failed to remember were up there. Yep, and I complain about this spot every single time. There we go. Man, there's a bunch in here. This is going to take a minute to do. Let's just go down one side and then back down the other. Alright, what am I stuck on?
Die if I don't warm up soon.
29%, it's not horrible. We'll at least get some cloth from that. Book, leave it. What am I stuck on? Ah, come on. Gosh dang it. Nothing. And last one over here. Nothing. Alright, so let's hit the other side. Nothing. Nothing. So far, what's it gotten us? It got us a toque and a granola bar and a hoodie. We'll take that, but we'll probably leave it over at Skeeters. Alright, so let's head out and try and get over there. Alright. Okay, yeah, so my birch bark just ran out. There might be some birch bark over here. I can't remember. And it, obviously, if it depends if there's any on the ground right now or not, so we'll see. We need to keep our eyes open for that wolf, though. Obviously, I killed him last time we were up here, but he's probably respawned. Yeah, I'm sure he's respawned. That was actually a long time ago that we did that. So, yeah, I killed him right there where that fire ring is. I don't see him, though. He could be back behind this, though, so we need to be careful still as we approach. And then we'll get inside, and it's really not early enough to call it a day. Yeah, I don't see him at all. That's a good start. Fortuitous. Maybe we'll get in here, warm up. I can't think... I don't believe there's any shelters over towards the rope climb, right? That's not a thing. There's nowhere that I could like run over there and oh my gosh, guys, I never searched this.
I need more of that.
It's 81% too. Not bad. Guys, I just got to take time to be more thorough. If you remember the dam, like there was a whole section of the dam I forgot to search. I'm sure I hit these because they're pretty straightforward, but I don't know what my deal is. Ooh, I got some water here too. the problem is, like, we still have enough water. We have a little over half a gallon. And if I pick another one up, then I'm going to be heavy. But maybe if we sleep here tonight, the problem is, like, again, I said it's not really late enough to consider sleeping. So I just don't think that there is any locations for shelter, right, over towards the rope climb. I think there's a cabin, but I think it's like a derelict cabin. I don't think it's got, you know, anything for warmth or anything like that. Like, it's not an interior location where I could spend the night safely. I mean, the other option is just to full out go for it and see if we can't get up the rope today. The problem with that is I'm already starting to get pretty tired. By the time we get over there, we'll probably be tired. I guess I could sleep for a while, but 600 calories between those two. I don't know. Let's harvest this. Oh shoot. Cancel. What's better, guys? That might be a better option than one of these two. Let's repair it just to know for sure. I would hate to. I've been playing a lot of. I mentioned this in one of the other episodes. I've been playing a lot of Pilgrim just like in free time. Yeah, it's going to be better. And so I'm used to just having that freedom. And it's been a couple days, or you know, I think the last episode, and this was I guess Monday, so not too far back, but I'm used to having that freedom to just like, oh, I don't need this harvest. And I just in that playthrough I just went through Timberwolf and got like all of the so it's gonna be the better option. It still needs a little work, but it'll be okay. All right, so we're warm. It's starting to be nighttime though, so it actually might be best if we just throw down the bedroll and sleep here for the night. Let's take a look outside though and see if we've got like great weather, maybe we'll go, but otherwise we'll probably stay here. Yeah, not great weather at all. And this might get worse, so I don't believe there's any shelter over there. Otherwise I would try and make it there tonight, but I don't think so. Let's just plan to stay here. The only issue becomes that oh no, I found some food. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting that I got those, whatchamacallit, the sardines and the granola bar. Am I getting wet? Let's go ahead and harvest this as well. There is a certain element of I shouldn't harvest everything because, like, you know, I could need the backup of that item, like if I lose one of the clothing items I'm wearing, but at the same time, like, the chances of me actually using something before it decays is not very high. I'm just killing a couple minutes out here, see if it can't help us with cabin fever. Not that I don't know. Obviously we don't have any risk right now, but I don't know how close we are. So any little bit of time I can spend outside will only help. And then hopefully we get some clear weather in the morning and we can head on out of here. What all have we done since we left here? We went back to...
Can't feel my feet.
Mystery Lake. Let's go in here. We went to the forge, right? That's what we ended up doing. I was trying to remember, like, when we left here, basically how long has it been? But we had that whole episode of where, like, we went over to Broken Railroad for, you know, I don't know how long we were there. I guess we could check really quick. Time in Broken Railroad. So we were in Broken Railroad about a little over 2 weeks. So we were there for quite a while. There was quite a few episodes there. Yeah, just Pleasant Valley, guys. I'm not a fan. Let's do this. Since I scrapped, let's go ahead and pick up one of these guys, and we'll make sure before we leave in the morning that we're underweight, because obviously we can't be. Yeah, we're underweight right now. I don't know. I'd really like to just move on, but I really don't think that there's shelter over there. I think it's a broken down cabin and there's like an outhouse or something, if I recall correctly. Alright, I don't like doing it, but I'm trying to speed things along here a little bit. Lose a little condition from doing that, but yeah, it'll be alright. Alright, so let's eat. Top off, water, and then let's jump into bed. Okay. Yeah, condition's not going to be great. We really weren't tired enough. What do you say, guys? Should we go for it? I kind of want to just go and make use of what we got. So let's go. I know you guys can't see anything. I really can't either. But let's see if we can't get a move on. Yeah, it's super dark. The lighting and where I'm recording is not helping me any personally. So I hope you guys can see. It's kind of a tricky game to record with because, like, in the day it can be way too bright. Oh gosh, that scared me. That scared the crud out of me. What is that, the Snowwalker one? I've covered like the 600 and how many miles. Gosh, that legitimately made me jump, guys. Oh man, I'm a dork. Okay, so yeah, that wolf must not have respawned. I thought it was every 3 weeks that they would come back. But it's I feel like definitely been that long between the time we spent in Broken Railroad and where else? And Mystery Lake, kind of in between. Should have been 3 weeks, but I don't see the wolf anywhere, so it is what it is at this point. So it shouldn't be all too far. And I don't think, I mean, there might be a wolf kind of down the hill towards the road. But there shouldn't be any towards the climb. We're gonna be pretty beat up if we make it to Timberwolf. And this, we're gonna be pretty beat up by the time we get there.
So cold.
That's kind of the bad part about traveling at night.
Down for a bit.
But I will put myself in bad situations for you guys. I didn't want to wait around any longer and have you guys have to sit there and watch me, so
We're gonna need to eat soon.
we'll move out. I want to be careful not to go too far that direction, which I guess would maybe be west, so I don't end up totally missing it, because it should be back here along the wall, obviously.
Surrounded by snow. Nothing to drink.
You'll be okay. So let's run this episode a little long, and that can be my my makeup to you guys for missing the scheduled drop time. Honestly, if I push towards Mountaineer's Hut today, right now, then it'll probably end up being long anyway, so win-win. Yeah, okay, here we are. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. If you guys can't see that, that's the cabin. I was like 99% sure that it was broken, but I was just like remembering that there was something over here. Still might be some stuff to loot in it, I don't know. And it's a shorter rope too, so that's always nice. We'll just check it out really quick, see if there's any loot here. Sometimes there's maybe coal. What is that? Piece of wood. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, well, let's go. I'm not going to pick up the wood just We'd probably be okay climbing the rope afterwards, but we'll just move on. Do need to drink really quick. Let's go. There's still a fair amount of distance, even once we get up here, I think, to get over into Timberwolf. Like, it's not just, like, right up here. If I recall correctly, there's, like, you have to go back here a ways. Alright, now I'm going to start picking up sticks, though, because we might have to light a fire at Mountaineer's Hut when we get in. So any sticks I see now, at this point, that we've cleared the rope, I'm going to grab. As long as we don't end up spending too much time. Like, I don't want to spend hours out here picking up sticks. I hope you guys can see okay. I mean, I can't see great, but I hope you guys can manage. I'm on a new monitor, basically, so I don't know, and it's different from what I was on, and it's darker than what I was on, so I just, like, you know, I took it out of the box today and haven't really, you know, messed with it at all. So if it's a little dark, obviously I'll be able to see when I'm editing that it's a little dark, but you know, I was already kind of running behind, so I wanted to get an episode out for y'all. So if it's a little bad in this episode, I do apologize, and I'll get it dialed in before the next episode. Alright, Timberwolf Mountain, guys. We are here. We do probably still have quite a while ahead of us, though, before we're able to think about summiting. Because we need to get our condition to a healthy point. Stone. Stick. And so in the comments, I think it was the last episode I mentioned that I was a little worried that the stuff here was going to be decayed already to the point of past being useful. And the comment was that didn't think that stuff started to decay until you entered the region, which I guess from my understanding is technically true. Except that, like, it doesn't spawn until you've entered a new region, but once you enter that region, it's based on the number of days you've survived. So the longer you've survived, it, like, applies that amount of a decay rate to the materials that spawned, if that makes sense. So technically, yes, they've not spawned yet, but it will apply my time so far in the run to those items once they do spawn. So I don't know. I'm encouraged because we found some stuff in the overhead bins.
Too much stuff to carry.
So I think we should be at least okay now. Alright, so Mountaineer's Hut is roughly this direction. I'm trying to think. I don't believe there's any wolves between here and there. On this side of things. There will be, I think, at least one on the actual lake itself. So we just need to be sure to kind of get inside and avoid him. We may end up hunting him and eating him for dinner for a few days. We're getting super close to cooking level 5, so if we can get him and cook him up and all that fun stuff, then hopefully we can get there. We just need a good solid day of recovery, though. What time is it? Did it just jump into an aurora? Like right at dawn? Okay. I mean, that's fine. Alright, let's... I'm torn between... I guess let's go back. Let's just go straight. I was going to say, let's maybe stop and snag one of these rabbits, but let's go straight for Mountaineer's Hut and get warmed up a little bit, and then we'll come back out for the rabbits. Man, talk about weird timing with the aurora. You can see the silhouette of the plane crash up there. I love that. Alright, I kind of missed. Okay, this is fine. It's fine. The only reason I say that like I kind of missed and I worry is that he's all the way over there. The wolf, like I didn't want him to be right down here. Versus like if I'd have stuck the direction I wanted to be, I would have gone right up behind the cabin. But he's far enough away. Ooh, there's two of them. That's probably due to this being Interloper. Because like I said, I've been playing my my downtime pilgrim save, and there's usually just the one, but obviously Interloper is a little more tuned up. So let's go ahead and hurry and get over here. Yep, it is an Aurora. You can see the lights on the... Oops. There's really not much in Timberwolf that's gonna light up. Come on. I hate the entrance to this cabin. Alright, we made it. Mountaineer's hut. Hopefully it's warm enough in here. Yep. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So since it's like early, let's do this. I'm gonna sacrifice, it doesn't really matter which, I guess. Let's do this. I'm gonna sacrifice this and sleep for 2 or 3 hours. And that way we'll kind of be like the start of a fresh day for us. As long as it doesn't immediately turn into a storm of some kind. Alright, 88 days, 16 hours, 56 minutes. So we are on day 89 and almost through it. Alright, what do we got?
So hungry.
A vest, a rope. Come on. I can't. Come on. That's annoying. I can't get myself back into that corner to get that can. Some more matches. Of course, we'll take those. We're pretty healthy on matches, though. Yeah, so see, that's ruined. That brings more concern, though. Let's see what this is.
I need more of that.
0. Yeah, so this is what I was afraid of. Cloth should be fine. I don't think that those really decay.
That'll come in handy.
That'll be fine. I'm going to leave it there, and then obviously we got a book there. Man, that makes me super anxious about what's up the hill. Nothing in there, and just the vest. Okay, I guess one more. Nope, I already hit that. I've probably read that a million times. I guess if you have not read it, gosh, where did it go? There it is. That's the first one I've picked up in this whole playthrough. So feel free to pause it and read there if you want to. I guess one of the other things while I was doing that I saw in the comments as well, and I do appreciate the comments, guys. I love that engagement from y'all, and I definitely, there are things that you guys tell me that I'm like, oh, that's a great idea. So one of them was to use the notes section here on like where I leave things, and it definitely makes a lot of sense. I definitely get that. The only issue is that since I'm on console, it's extraordinarily tedious to type in there, right? Because I've got to use the joysticks and all of that kind of stuff to actually like navigate the keyboard, rather than just like jumping straight onto the keyboard and typing in whatever it is, you know, I'm trying to put down on there. So that's my reason for not doing it. I definitely understand that suggestion, and I wish I could. I think I've tried it in the past on console, and it's just too time consuming, and unfortunately just not super useful for me personally. I mean, you might be on console as well and still find use in it, but I just honestly, the trade-off between the time it takes to actually type in there and you know, the amount that I'll actually use it is just not, doesn't make it worthwhile for me. Oh man, it was way too high. That was kind of laughable. Alright, let's get one of these guys stationary. Let's see. Come on and stop, buddy. I could just... Oh, he turns. I could make some snares while I'm here. I've been trying to... Oh my goodness, guys. Alright, let's stick them now. Oh my god. Oh, that's embarrassing. I started to say, I think in that pilgrim save I keep mentioning, which I don't know. I played with this idea a while ago, and we're cold. We need to hurry it up out here. Oh my gosh, this is a nightmare. And I'm just racking up the the decay of my arrows. I played with this idea a long time ago of like sharing my pilgrim saves with you guys, and at the time the save that I was working with was the one that I did Faithful Cartographer on, and I was like 300 days in or something like that, and I wanted to, there we go. I thought about kind of having a series where like I don't jump into that to like provide the entertainment of like me playing Interloper. Like it's a different kind of entertainment, obviously, but like that being where I share like kind of like my updates for the channel, and like what's coming, and kind of asking those types of questions, just general discussion. And so that way there's like it's not necessarily just about this series, and so you guys can provide feedback about really anything, not necessarily related to what I'm doing here on screen, and then in the background of that I'm kind of just maybe fooling around in Pilgrim. But I just never really picked up the idea or stuck to it. I think I recorded one, and just by the time I thought again about releasing it, it was just too old, and some of the stuff that I discussed in it didn't make sense anymore. So I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. I was gonna call it like Pilgrim Ramblings or something, and it would literally be what I'm doing right now, where I'm just kind of rambling on about an idea I had. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about that. If that's something you would potentially have any interest at all in. But yeah, I've kind of been working on the new save to complete some of the feats and stuff, so I can get those badges back. I do have some ideas of maybe what happens after this series, so I've kind of got an idea in my back pocket of like what the next series will be if we don't just jump right into another Interloper series. But I need some of those feats for that, because right now I'm not playing with any, which is crazy to believe. I don't have any turned on right now, because at the time I started this I had lost all of my... Ooh, there's the bear. I had lost all my progress. Oh man, I didn't consider that. We should have brought the dang pelt. I did not consider that we would be able to kill one here. Shoot. Okay, well anyway. Yeah, but like I'll need the feats to do what I want to do with the next one, so I'm not going to spoil it or anything yet, because I don't know even for sure if that's what I want to do, or if we'll just start like a season 2 of Interloper, or what the case will be. But I'm just kind of trying to track down the rest of the feats. And I guess really quick, so we just got Snowwalker. You saw me do that. Free Runner was pretty easy. Cold Fusion, Book Smarts. So Efficient Machine, Fires. I think I'm what? Oh no, that's not the Fires. The Fires is Fire Master. Yeah. So 24%, 65 of 500 total. 100 rabbits, 20. Yeah. So still got some work to do. But kind of using the Pilgrim save to do that, and again, it's just nice. It's like one of those things that I'll do after a long day of work, is just throw that one on and fumble around. I've kind of got this thing where I'm trying to survive just a year, so 365 days in game within Timberwolf, and not leave. So that's kind of what I'm doing in there. Again, let me know if it's just like something you'd be interested in. Obviously you won't see like much struggle in that because it is Pilgrim, but
kind of thirsty.
Might be additional content, as well as I know that I've got some comments as well that you guys want to see some more challenge playthroughs and stuff like that. Definitely want to get back to that. I've kind of not been doing that just because of episode 4 came out, and so that's kind of been where my additional long dark time has gone. But I do plan to get back to those. There goes the bear. Which normally I think isn't he like way farther down the hill? I don't know that I've seen him come up that high. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I think this is a good spot to stop. Like I mentioned, we'll probably just hang out here for a day or two and recover, and then that's when we'll start to explore out into Timberwolf a little bit and start looting some of the containers and stuff. So, as usual, I appreciate you tuning into the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did run it a little bit long, so I apologize if that's just not your thing, but wanted to kind of make up for being tardy on this one. So, all right, guys, I will catch you all in the next episode.